Game of the Year for 2025. This is nominee number 2, and it is by the granddaddy, the grand poobah, the queen mum, if you will, of deck building games. That, of course, is Moon Colony Bloodbath, the new deck building game from Donald Vaccarino, who created Dominion, who created a genre. How can you iterate upon this genre? Well, of course, it's been done 100,000 times. Deck building is probably the most prominent genre out there. It's a fantastic mechanism where usually everyone has their own unique deck of cards. They're going to be buying some cards during the game to add to their deck. You can use it as a bigger strategy engine in other games. But Vaccarino flipped it on its head a little bit with Moon Colony Bloodbath, because in this one, players don't actually have their own individual deck. It's a communal deck that you are going to be adding cards to, and cards are just going to be flipped up. Every card's going to come up every time through the deck, but you don't know the order that they're going to come up in, and that order matters. The player agency happens for the cards in the deck are basically action cards that let the players take an action. You've got a colony on the moon. God, I love this artwork. You've got a colony on the moon. You're trying to build up, make an engine, but there are bad things in that deck. Robot uprisings are going to happen, and it's going to cause you to lose colonists. This is a game of, ideally, controlled destruction. Eventually, someone's going to run out of colonists, and that's when the game is going to be over, and the person that has the most colonists left wins. So there's actually this arc. You're building up your engine, and then you're watching it kind of fall apart, and you're hoping yours falls apart slower than the other players. This game came out. It's our second nominee for Game of the Year. It came out technically in March. We got a couple of copies in. In fact, I remember these came in, and one of my staff members was like, is that some clearance game, old clearance game you've picked up to 2 in mystery games later in the year? Because it looks like it. I was like, nope, it's brand new, and it was so hot, like the few copies we got sold out within a day. I didn't get a chance to play it. I played it at a convention in April. We finally got copies in July. And I was like, this is a Game of the Year contender. It definitely is. So this is nominee number 2, Moon Colony Bloodbath. The artwork just really actually sells it once I explain the game. The whole thing is that retro futuristic, very 60s. It's just so good. I love this game. And in fact, that it does this build an engine and watch it fall apart. Games have tried to do that in the past, and they often fall short because the game just feels depressing. This one does not. So nominee number 2, I'm going to be revealing the big winner of Game of the Year this upcoming Saturday. So definitely follow Games Unlimited here. Follow me. I'll help you unbox some fun. And we're going to reveal Game of the Year, Board Game of the Year for 2025 very, very soon.